We're on pilgrimage this week in Washington, D.C. and other important places surrounding our nation's capital. We brought our vocations team, some of our seminarians, and some other young men who are discerning the priesthood. Join us on our journey throughout this week.
Well, it's definitely one of the most surreal experiences of my life. I've been in a lot of churches, but this is probably the coolest one, other than St. Peter's Basilica, that I've ever been in. I'm super grateful for the opportunity, and I'm thankful to the Diocese for allowing this to happen for us.
Our Lady of Czestochowa is an image of Mary that is very close to my heart because of my Polish heritage. I give everything to her, and I hope that she just gives everything of my life over to Jesus as his priest.
Us pilgrims actually just had Mass at the altar where St. Elizabeth Ann Seton was buried. It spoke to me a little bit about the fact that, for one, she was the first American saint that was canonized. And it just kind of reminds me of the kind of universal call to holiness that we all have.
I'm standing in America's first cathedral in Baltimore, the Cathedral of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary. As we call to mind the foundation of our faith here in the United States, it's a moment too of calling to mind the foundation of our own personal faith, that is discipleship with our Lord Jesus.
Today we are here at the Immaculate Conception Parish in Washington, D.C. for Sunday Mass. It was a very beautiful Mass, and today we heard in the Gospel and in the homily about what we do with the gifts that God has given us. To me, that has such a deep meaning that we find our identity in what God has given us and how we respond to God by giving God our yes.
When I think about the joy of John Paul II, especially in his priesthood, I think more than seeing him as a pope, I've always kind of seen him as a priest. His commitment to personal prayer, his love for the most vulnerable. To me, it seems as if his joy in the light of the gospel and in the priesthood really energized his entire ministry.
So today we're at the National Shrine of Our Lady of Lourdes, the grotto here at Mount St. Mary's College and Seminary. It's beautiful to be out here. Mary is great, a great saint to pray to, the Mother of God, the mother of all of our vocations.
So we just finished our visit to Arlington National Cemetery, where we witnessed the changing of the guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier and got to pray a rosary at Chaplain's Hill, where we asked for the intercession of the chaplains who have died throughout the course of the wars in U.S. history. And it was a beautiful experience because it kind of brought us face to face with another ministry of the priest, which is to bring Christ to all places and all times, especially to those serving, giving their lives for the country, to make sure that however it played out for them, whether they died during the war or whether they survived, that Christ was there present with them no matter what they were going through.